This is Zihuatanejo's most expensive hotel, with incredible views and probably Zihua's best pool. I've put my own money down to see if it's worth it. And today I'll expose the good, the bad, and the ugly as we unpack some of the things I love about this place and some of the things that I don't. Is this where you should base yourself in Zihua? I'm going to help you answer that. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce the name of this place.
La Casa, how do you say? La Casa what?
But anyway, the hotel sits high over the water, cut into a hillside with views out to Zihuatanejo Bay. There are just 25 rooms here, all with terraces overlooking the sea, 11 of them with private plunge pools. And down by the rocky shore below the hotel, there's another pool. This one's saltwater. So where's the beach, you ask? Well, there is no beach. With that said, just head out a side entrance and it's a 2-minute walk down the hill to Playa Ropa, Zihua's best beach, I think. The main pool is here next to the casual breakfast and lunch place. This restaurant has cheap plastic tables that don't belong in a resort at this price point, and some truly horrible coffee. I was going to give them a 5 for food, but the coffee knocks it down to a 4. There are rows of loungers on different levels around the pool. In fact, this place is full of stairs, so it would be hard for anyone with disabilities. Anyway, the loungers are set up nicely, and with only 25 rooms and 2 pools, it never felt crowded. The seawater pool is down some even steeper stairs. There are lots of reclining options down here too, a few day beds, and also some private lounge areas for couples. I'll show you 2 rooms today. This one that I stayed in with my daughter that has a separate seating area. The furnishings feel outdated and the room lacks the level of design I was hoping for. The bathroom is super average with 1990s finishes and harsh lighting. The highlight of the room for me is this private terrace and the wonderful views. The Wi-Fi in my room, at the pool, and in the lobby sucked. So the hotel kindly gave me access to this room at the top of the hotel where, for some reason, the Wi-Fi signal is better. This is one of the hotel's most expensive rooms, and for good reason, with a wraparound balcony, plunge pool, and even better views. I'm kind of hoping they'll forget about me up here. Let's talk about the decor and the vibe here. I kind of think they go hand in hand, and this place misses the mark on both in my opinion. As Zihua's most expensive hotel, I expect a certain standard when it comes to style and taste. Admittedly, that's subjective, but for those of you who love a great design hotel, this isn't it. There doesn't seem to be any cohesive aesthetic, with some really odd design choices here. This is an adults-only resort, and that usually impacts the vibe. Often that can be a good thing, but there was something about the crowd here that just seemed off. Then there's the music, another often overlooked ingredient, and here it's pretty bad. Think Kenny G and Dionne Warwick. Okay, rant over. I started this channel because of my frustration with hotel photography. If you've ever checked in somewhere and said WTF, you're in the right place. So please subscribe if you like reality checks. Thanks. Maybe the people in charge of dusk around here heard me bitching about the music, so they made up for it with a pretty spectacular sunset. It's a lot easier to overlook issues with design and music with these kinds of views. Dinner here at the hotel was the highlight for me. Probably the best venue in Zihua. Perched out over the rocky shore, with dusk becoming night, pretty nice, right? You can book this restaurant even if you're not a guest here. So if you're staying in Zihua, I think it's worth coming here for dinner. The food at this fancy restaurant's much better than the lunch brekkie place up the stairs, so I'll give the food here a 7. With the hills of Zihua sparkling in the distance, this is a pretty special spot. You know, I wonder if the wonderful views here make the owners think that they don't have to try that hard. That's how it feels. And why I wouldn't come back here, even at half the price. So you guys are probably thinking, with this kind of view, how can this guy not recommend this hotel? Well, there's a lot of great things about it, but there's a lot of kind of weird things about it too, and it's just at the end of the day, not that special. If you're thinking about coming to this area and wondering if you should stay in Zihua, Ixtapa, or laid-back Troncones, then I have a video for you. Check it out here. Thanks for watching and see us in the next video. The pillows here are surprisingly good. I'll give them an 8.